I see what ho chaps and shabbits, Game Chap and Bertie here.
Yes,
fellows, and I dare say we are very excited now to be able to show you gameplay footage of characters from the upcoming Super Smash Bros. On Nintendo 3DS. As you can see, this is the actual game you're going to be playing shortly when it comes out on the 3rd of October in the United States and the West.
We most certainly are, yes indeed, very excited. And this is the real deal. This is actually a demo version released by Nintendo themselves.
That's
where
right.
You get an opportunity to play the game.
Indeed, by released on the eShop. And as you can see here, we are going to go straight in and show you the moveset and potential of the Villager character. Now, he's a very versatile character, and as you can see, there are a huge array and selection of stages on the 3DS version of the game, both old and new, but the one available to us here is, of course, Battlefield.
3, 2, 1, go!
Yes, indeed, fellows. Here we are. As you can see, we are, of course, the red villager on the left-hand side. Now, let's take a look at his moveset. Firstly, as you can see here, he has quite a floaty jump and aerial game. He's got, I'd say, quite a bit of aerial maneuverability there as well. It seems, indeed, he's quite a light character. Now, his regular standard A attack is the boxing gloves, as you can see there.
You most certainly are. Now, which stage are we on here?
We're on here Battlefield, of course, which is the stage available in the demo in 2 versions. Now, of course, as you can see, the villager's neutral aerial there is a sort of mid-air spin, and his down A is a weed pluck from the ground.
Aha! So, first thing I noticed, I like the graphics.
Yes, I like the graphics, old boy. There you are, fellows. His up weak aerial there, of course, is a twirl of the stick, and his side A is an umbrella swing.
Aha, so plenty of moves there for the villager.
Yes, indeed, of course. Now, the little sprout in the ground there has been placed by my down smash earlier, and oh no, it's gone now, actually. Let's have a look at some more moves that he does here. Of course, as I say, his up aerial there is, of course, a little twirl of the stick, and
yes.
his left or side aerial is a little umbrella twirl of the smash there. The bowling ball, very, very strong, as you can see. Very nice kill there.
Most certainly it is. Nasty smash he has.
Yes, indeed, I say. Of course, a variety of taunts to wind up your opponent there. Let's see if we can get a look at his final smash here. Let's see.
Yes.
Ah, there we are. Right, I believe this is, of course, the house. Oh, no, we missed, old boy. That's a shame.
Ah, never mind.
Later on, we'll do it again, I say. But there, of course, are the boxing gloves once more in action.
Yes.
Now, as you can see, he's, as I say, quite a floaty character with a lot of potential to combo, I think. Oh, nice. And,
Yes.
of course, his moves are powerful, quite powerful, rather like Mr. Game & Watch in the old Smash Brothers Brawl. Now, let's take a look here. That one there is his down smash, of course, which is indeed a use of the shovel. He quickly swings rather to the left and the right with the shovel there, and also that move can bury opponents in the ground.
Yes.
His
indeed.
up smash, meanwhile, similar to Snake's up smash, is of course a powerful firework rocket attack. Look at that!
Most certainly. He's deceptively slow, if you know what I mean. His moves are deceptive, but
Yes.
they're very, very, very nasty.
They're nasty. Of course, he can't take too much punishment himself, but he's quite powerful, I say. And in this case, he certainly handily cleaned up the foe.
He most certainly did. So remember, this is real gameplay from the 3DS version that you will have when it comes out.
That's right, of course. Indeed, we have it here. This is rather exciting, I must say. So let's take a look, fellows, at some more moves from the villager here.
Yeah.
As you can see, he of course has a variety of costumes there, because on the right-hand side, the little chap I was fighting was the pink or girl villager, whereas I was the red one there, as you saw. So let's see what we can do here. In this case, I think we will stick with the same Battlefield mode stage there. Of course, you can change that to Final Destination mode if you wish, which is rather fun. But in this case, I think, once again, we'll take a look at some more of his moves up against Link this time.
Ah, Link this time, right?
Right, okay, now let's have a look here, fellows. As you can see, there's the old side slash. Now, his aerial game, as you can see, is quite interesting. Of course, that's his side aerial, which is a shot from his slingshot.
Yes.
As you can see, his down aerial, meanwhile, is a turnip slash downwards, and he can also do the same upwards.
Aha.
That's a rather interesting references there throughout to Animal Crossing, as you can see, fellows. His turnips, his slingshot, etc., and so forth. These are all things you can use in Animal Crossing. Now, I've just picked up a spicy curry, and as you can see there, we have Isabelle as an assist trophy. Very nice.
Aha, so
Oh,
there's-
I've been bombed.
Yeah, never mind. So there's the assist trophy. Now, how does the gameplay feel in comparison to the other games?
Well, it's a good question, old boy. I think the gameplay is overall perhaps a tad faster than Smash Brothers Brawl, certainly slower than Melee, but I think it's overall a very satisfying feel about it. You have to play it. It really is very, very smooth and very enjoyable to play.
Yes, I was going to say that it looks
Yes.
very, very smooth. Someone said that they were frightened it would be laggy on the 3DS.
Yes, indeed, old boy, but it seems those rumours were not the case. Certainly we are looking at a very, very smooth gameplay action here. Now, just a moment, let's see what else we can do. As you can see, that's his standard B move. He can actually take items in his hand and later use them. That includes projectiles from enemies. So, for example, if Link hits us with an arrow, we can grab that, put it in our pocket, and later use it. His side B, meanwhile... oh, no, it's Knuckle Joe. No, Knuckle Joe's finished us off. Oh, my word, he's so nasty. A screen KO there.
Never mind.
Goodness me. Now, his side B, fellows, is, of course, the Gyroid. Now, the Gyroid is a powerful rocket-based attack. You can either ride on that, or you can just follow it along, as you can see, and it also has a very limited steering capability. However, if you ride on it and you subsequently fall off, oh, there we go, in action.
Nice.
Let's just get the KO here, shall we? Take that, Link. There you go. Lovely. Well, if you subsequently fall off of the gyroid, you are powerless, so watch out, I say. It does have its own set of disadvantages. Now, let's also see what we have here. Oh, he's grabbed us. Would you mind? There you go. This is one of my favourites. His downer is, of course, a tree. Now, firstly, he plants a tree, then he waters it, and then he cuts it down to knock over the foe, and that's surprisingly fast for its size.
Most certainly, it's a clever move. So this little chap seems to have an awful lot of goodies in the bag.
He does, oh boy. We're in sudden death now. Let's see if we can get this right. There we go. As you can see, I think the villager, in my estimation, is a bit of a glass cannon. Although he could, I think, not take too much punishment, he does know how to dish it out. And there's a fossil. Lovely.
Yes, he most certainly does, yes indeed. And as I said earlier, I like the gameplay here. The graphics look good, and as we said earlier, it looks very smooth.
It is certainly buttery smooth, fellows. Even with the 3D turn right the way up to maximum, it's very, very enjoyable to play. Now, we'll just set the CPU, I think, here to, let's see, we'll have Mario. There we are. Okay, and as you can see, you can also see their colours there, colour schemes. Mario, indeed. Okay, Vaniels, now of course we're going to take a look this time at some of the other moves the chap can do, and also we're hoping to get a final smash out of him if we can. This is the final destination version of the battlefield stage, as you can see. And
there's the tree.
There's the tree once more. As you can see, like I said, quite powerful there and fast to come out despite its apparent length. Of course, that is his up special recovery move, which appears to be a balloon fight engaged or inspired move.
Yes.
And of course, it does give you quite a lot of recovery options vertically, but again, once those balloons pop after a certain timer, you are powerless. And the same as you saw there with Lloyd the Gyroid, his side B attack.
Yes.
So his special moves, I think, are quite situational in their own way, although they certainly do pack a punch. They are sometimes quite slow to come out, so you have to watch that. In many cases, a quick A-button attack will be faster for dealing with an up-close and personal foe.
Yes.
But if you can set them up, the side specials may indeed, or the specials as a whole, may be a good choice.
Most certainly. It looks, yes, as I said, lots of things in the bag there. Many, many different moves and configurations. So with all the other players as well with theirs, this is going to be a very interesting game.
I think so. As you can see, that tree there is quite fast, although certainly if a foe is standing right in front of you, like Mario was then, they're not usually going to let you just use it on them. They're obviously going to react and try to dodge out of the way. But, of course, once more, there we go. Nice.
Aha.
Of course, once more, that comes into the idea of, similar to Snake, setting up your opponent and catching them off guard.
Most certainly, yes.
I think one of the villager's perhaps most useful punishing moves is in fact the umbrella, because it comes out quite quickly and has some decent knockback. Of course, as you can see, the gloves in their own right are meanwhile quite good, and it's quite easy, I think, to set up the foe for a nice series of combos, which is mined out from Mario's cape there.
Yes, that rocket thing he's using, that seems to be quite effective.
The gyroid, yes indeed,
gyroid
of course.
thing, yes.
As I say, I do think the side A there is quite good for setting up combos and dealing out some general punishment. The tree, meanwhile, it is good, but as I say, you need to be in a position where the foe has been set up for it. The bowling ball, a nice finisher there if they're on the edge.
So he's more of a special moves player in terms of using items and hitting people with his fists, isn't he?
Well, of course, yes, he has a number of technical moves there, uses his turnips, his bowling ball, his umbrella, his boxing gloves, etc. and so forth. Many references to Animal Crossing there, and no doubt fans of the series will be pleased to see him playable. I'd say he's one of my favourite characters in the demo.
Most certainly, but as you said, he does look rather weak.
Well, yes, I would question whether the little chap can take much punishment. I suspect he might have a bit of knockback suffrage there. Should he get hit by a powerful attack, he might get sent flying.
Yes, I think you could be right there, yes.
Yes, okay. Now, of course, let's face off next against the electric Pokemon, Pikachu, and see what he can do against the villager in terms of matchups. And we're going to go for a final smash this time and see if we can show that off the Tom Nook home there. Rather fun.
Right, okay.
Here we go, as you can see, using the pink villager on the battlefield version of the battlefield stage once more.
Yes.
Of course, the pink villager can be chosen by selecting your colour, which is a rather nice touch. You get a bit of difference to the model there. We're going to show you here, fellows, the throws of the villager. As you can see, quite tough to pull off on a high-level CPU, but he or she likes to use their net to dish out some damage. Now, of course, that throw is actually quite slow compared to Mario's. It, of course, has quite a large range, being a net-based throw, and here's Gilligan, the assist trophy. Watch out for him, I say.
Yes.
Nasty sword user there, although quite easy to dodge him, I thought.
Yes, so he's using this net thing to catch the player, but as you say, because he's got to swing it over his head, as it were, it's quite a slow move.
That's right. In fact, let's go and practice on an easier CPU, I think.
Right.
Here we go, fellows. To practice our throws, we have a level 1 CPU Link, who should be easy to show you what the different throws can do. So, as you can see, once more, quite a slow startup on the throw there. We're just going to try off the different angles of throw, the down throw and the side throw we've shown so far.
Yes.
Let's see if we can grab the blighter. Come here, I say.
Oh, no, look.
No, he's trying to dodge it.
Oh, he's coming back.
There's an up throw. Of course, we'll just do the back throw if we can. Thank you, Link. Very nice of you. Come here, will you? Goodness me. me. As you can see, quite hard to set the opponent up for the throw there because of the comparatively slow start-up time, but the throw, I think, does reasonable amounts of knockback. Also, the pummel involves them using the net to choke the opponent there, and that does, again, not too bad damage considering it's a throw. So, as you can see, her throw, or his throw, is quite technical. I think not perhaps as useful as the throws of some other characters. Her rolling and spot dodging, meanwhile, is quite reasonable, I think, and perhaps average, but the throw a little on the slow side. I think she or he will be relying on their special moves and regular attacks to do most of the damage, although personally, I don't tend to use throws much. I prefer to get up and close and personal with the fists and knock them senseless, you know.
Most certainly. So it looks like people won't be standing around. They're going to be wary of that net. So
Yes.
they're not going to be hanging around waiting to be netted, are they?
No, old boy, so you're going to have to once again set them up a bit like the tree, and we just saw the spiny shell there.
Oh, the spiny shell.
Last but not least, fellows, we did not forget, I say, it's the final smash of the villager. As you can see, we're set up here with a smash ball against a rather high-level Pikachu. Let's see if we can capture him or not. Come here, and there we go.
Aha!
Beautiful. Very nice of Tom Nook to finally help us out, I say.
Oh, yes, with the help of the other little villager people as well.
Indeed, Tommy and Timmy Nook there, of course, were there to lend their own pummeling to the foe. So as you can see, fellows, quite an exciting array of moves for the villager, many of which are Animal Crossing inspired, most of which, of course, he or she is quite a powerful character, but just keep them out of the way of danger if you can.
Yes, a fun-to-play character, it looks like, with lots and lots of different moves.
That's right. Join us again soon, I say, for more exciting Super Smash Bros. Gameplay videos. We look forward to seeing you then, good as well. Until then...